Hello, my name is Dr. K, and my highest excitement is providing you with the tools, the strategies, and the technologies to help you evolve rapidly as conscious leaders in body, mind, and spirit so we can be the change that we've been waiting for. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this with someone you love, and I will see you in the next video. Hello, this is Dr. Kirkendall, and I want to talk about anxiety and depression today. You know, actually, anxiety and depression is how I got into my career. It came after severe chronic fatigue, severe fibromyalgia. And looking back in my own path and my own experience, and later being in the practice of being a doctor for over 10 years, you know, I saw over 40,000 patient visits in my career. And I realized looking back that so much of that stuff was brought on by me not feeling really fulfilled, me not feeling excited, feeling really trapped, feeling really secluded, feeling really alone. I had a lot going on, as most of us do at a really young age. And to be honest, I look back at those days and I'm so grateful because it actually is what gave me my career. It gave me my ability to work with clients and patients that I've loved for all of these years. And if you're experiencing this depression, this anxiety in your own life, recognize that if you really look at it, the depression and the anxiety is really a symptom. It's a symptom of something greater. Now, there is the physiological and medical and functional realms of depression and anxiety where the adrenal glands get fatigued and they burn out and the thyroid gets stressed and, you know, you're stressed out all day at work and eventually your blood sugar gets dysregulated and imbalanced. Your hormones start, you start firing cortisol, so then you start producing estrogen, all these stuff. We get really in our head about all the medical thing, but what I want to ask you and challenge you today is look beneath all of that. That's all symptoms of what got you there in the first place. So what's getting you in this depressed state? Really ask yourself, what's getting me in this depressed state? And if you say my job, or if you say my relationship, or I'm feeling really stuck, really start to ask yourself some powerful questions like, you know, first of all, if you're saying it's your job that got you there, you know, you're the one that chose the job, and you're the one now that's being really asked to look deeper. And to resist looking deeper at, wow, I really want to share my vision, my passion, my joy in life. I really want to take a new direction. I want to let go of some things that no longer serve me and bring in new things, you know, in being afraid of our own light and our own power, which is, I think, synonymous with all humans on this planet, you know, 7 billion and growing, is we're really afraid to step into our beauty, our Martin Luther Kingness, you know, our inner Oprah, our inner Bodhisattva, the one that is here to serve, the one that's here to love, the one that is here to share and to dance and to play. And, you know, I really challenge you to look at, you know, how could you look at the situation that you're in with this anxiety and this fear and this depression? What's really the seed at the bottom of that? You know, it may be a relationship, it may be an addiction, it could be, you know, work or money, but all of those relate back to your consciousness and your way of being. Because if you're feeling those, if you step back and look at this as the university of life, you'll realize that you're being asked and you're being taught that this is not the thing that it brings you the most joy. Otherwise you'd be joyful and happy and not anxious and depressed. And so ask really, what is it that's keeping me from going towards my joy? That's keeping me from going towards the thing where I just know, and that's why I feel stuck, that's why I feel trapped, that's why I'm afraid to leave the safe job. And we'll see with patients, and thousands of them I saw over the last decade, thousands and thousands, you know, people that are really wanting so much to do and create something new, and they just don't know how to get there. And, you know, the first step in going there is really sitting with the uncomfortable feeling of anxiety, really sitting with and actually allowing yourself to fully experience what depression feels like. And I don't mean to go on for days and eat bonbons and sit in a dark room. We don't want to feed that tiger, but what we want to do is we want to really sit with the uncomfortable feeling, the uncomfortable emotion of, man, I'm just terrified, because in that you say, well, what is your thought about this terror? Like, why are you terrified? Why are you depressed? Why are you so sad? When you start to ask yourself these questions, you'll get an answer. And I come out into nature because I like to sit and to be quiet in this space. Because if I get really real, I mean, I realize that I'm my own greatest inner pharmacy. I'm my own greatest inner healer, because nobody knows me like they know me. Nobody knows you like you know you. And if you really get honest and recognize, wow, I have a lot of power in the fact that I can ask these questions and coach myself and sit with myself in a way that I receive information from my own body, from my own heart, from my own feeling realm, that's the most valuable thing you have. And once you start to actually recognize some of these core things that are doing the thing that makes you feel that's making you unhappy, if you really sit with it and love the space that feels that, it'll begin to fall off. It'll begin to be old news. And what's there for you can start to crack out of the shell and emerge in a new way, in a new form of being. And to be quite honest, this is the thing that I love to offer and work with people so much, is the support of the physical body while going through this development, this learning, the shedding and healing process, but also asking the powerful and tough questions that are going to hold you to a higher standard for yourself. Because you can do this a slow way, or you can do it a much more quick and easier way, where you get all the lessons and more impact from your experiences by having somebody hold that space for you. And you're worth it. And if you're ready to start to go into this and start to look for this, into this stuff for yourself, because you're ready to grow, then reach out and click on the link below. Because this is my absolute passion. Being a doctor in an office after 10 years wasn't my absolute passion. After I got there and fulfilled the desire to be a doctor in an office, now I started to feel not depressed, but just it's not my highest excitement. So I had to grow. And for me, mine was a little more extreme, where I decided to go and travel the world for 2 years. And I've been all over. And for you, and my cup is so full, my heart is so full, you know, what I offer has never been more beautiful, more powerful, more in alignment with myself and with the clients I work with. And that is waiting for you as well. If you start to say, you know what, I am ready. I am just ready to do this work, to grow and cultivate myself to be the very best that I'm here to be, not because I have to be, but because I want to be. Because I want to feel excited, I want to feel connected, I want to feel giving of my service and my passion and my love and my power in the world. And that's what we need more than anything. That's the kind of approach in this form of medicine, which I would call the medicine of the heart, that I love to work with now. So if you're hearing this calling and it's just a hell yes, then reach out to me. Fill out the information, the little link below, and myself or one of my assistants will be in touch with you shortly. And just know that really this is just a calling of your own heart and your own soul, asking for you to look deeper. If you choose to go that direction, it's a path. You know, you're coming to a dividing in the trail of life. Go left, avoid the symptoms, or medicate it, or work it, overwork, or work in a relationship too long, or go directly into the direction of your highest excitement and highest fulfillment by sitting with and going into the deep realms of how am I to serve on this planet, and getting someone that can help you hold yourself to your greatness, because I believe in you, darn it. So I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. If this video was inspiring and empowering, make sure you share it with someone you love, like, subscribe, and click the bell so you don't miss a single thing, and I will see you in the next video.